Oh, do you want to talk about Tom Holland now or later?
Never. Never. I don't want to talk about all. Because if we talk about Tom, we're going to talk about Zendaya. I don't want to talk about any of them. I need a break.
Who do you think's receiving the best back shot?
I feel like it's Tom.
Yeah, bro. That guy
Bro,
was...
you know what it is? You know what it is? Either one, Tom loses. There's no winning. Either one, he's losing. They were talking about his girl, or they talking about him. I both of them are bad.
I remember I was seeing like comments on like TikTok saying like, "Best to get back shots." I didn't even know about it until yesterday.
Because when did I message? I think it was Friday. I messaged. Was it Friday? What was the day I messaged?
Yeah, he's like, why is Tom Holland like trending or something like that? It's like, oh, never mind.
And then 10 minutes later, I was like, oh, never mind. We started talking about things that we didn't want to be on the podcast because it leads too sensitive information. And then, yeah.
We just got the first part off.
Yeah, true.
Okay, hold on. If I'm going to be looking at that tiny little screen afterward, my glasses, because my eyes are going to fry.
And to be, is it? You just have to see whether it's it doesn't die on us like not die. They changed the format last time.
I don't know, the format's changed.
Oh no, it doesn't. I didn't find out until I got home. But it's like if it just something happens on the screen, it should be. Yeah, I don't like wearing these.
Something like what?
Just anything like if there's something comes up on the screen.
I'm not wearing this either because mine is very finicky. It's like one side cuts off, one side doesn't.
See, that's why I went to the. That's why I prefer the other studio.
Why didn't you get the other one then?
Because you said you didn't like it. You're like, oh, we need to
go
get back to the...
I said change is good.
Oh.
Never mind, don't worry. Next time we use the other one.
Yeah, 35 was calm. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you taking your shoes off as well?
Yeah. The thing is, I'm just kind of scared because it's like, over take off and let my feet smell.
Oh, no.
Because there's an air conditioner. We can just turn it. We should actually turn it on, now that I've said it.
It's not that hot, to be honest. Hey, do you know how to work it?
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm not putting the headphones on. They actually should be fine. Yeah, how did we? I think when was it? Did we work out the heater when it was in the winter? We worked out somehow.
I think you just raised the temperature up.
Is it?
Because it's on cool. It's on 20 degrees. Wait a second.
It's not even that hot though.
That's not hot. I mean, that's not cold.
I need to get the thing up.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to carry? Do you know with the thing? Do you want to carry on? Should we do the hot takes still?
I mean, we're going to do the whole thing all over again because it was messed up.
But this time I'm going to put, there was the questions that I had, so we're going to do the questions and it's going to be you two versus each other this time.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, cool.
Should I do the intro? I'll quickly do an intro.
You do.
Wait, what camera are you meant to?
Yeah, so look at
Just
that
look
one.
at
Oh,
that
it doesn't really matter, just to pretend they're not there.
Yeah. Alright.
Hello, welcome to the...
Alright, sorry, let me stop being immature, sorry.
Hello and welcome to Nakama Podcast. I am not your host, Wellos, and here we have Darius. I'm over OC. So, you're talking about being flash breasts.
You have to tell the story.
Yeah, you have to tell the story. I'm sorry, I put you on the spot. You have to tell the story. I'm so sorry.
Basically, what shift? I think this was maybe like my third shift at the Harry Styles one.
Oh, there's difference, right? Do you work at Harry Styles store?
No, not the store. No, but I work for like a company that just does like events, just does like the retail for like events and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I think on this shift in particular, I was working until like...
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to be in this, so... Yeah.
Like Lizzie.
No, what's it? No connotations, no nothing, please. Just don't mind me. For God's sake.
Please don't, dude. I'm so happy I'm not wearing my headphones. I'm so happy I'm not wearing the headphones.
But yeah, I was working till like 12 for this shift. And after 10:30, I think that's when like the show ends, and then that's when everyone like comes out and stuff. Yeah. So I'm assuming at this point everyone's been drinking, they're high on Harry. And they're coming out actually I wouldn't say that. But yeah, they're all like coming out. I was really like kind of tired. And then I remember I looked at my phone like 20 seconds before this. It was like 10:23. And then
what it should have been. You know the exact time and everything.
They come out and then they go. I remember the girl like comes like running up, and then she's like, "Oh, can I grab this? I get out. And she's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm just not. Just so hurry, you know." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine, yeah, no worry." And then she was like, "Oh, it's a bit tired." I was like, "Yeah, because I'm just waiting for my shift to end because it ends in like 2 hours." Just lifts up her shirt. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm sure that's gonna, lift your spirits up for." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? It's lifted my spirits up."
Lifted more than your spirits up.
And after that, I was ecstatic. Bro, that's all I could think about until the end of my shift. And I think even one of the other people working saw it as well. Because I think when they were, that's all they were mentioning to be like, "Oh, but it's not you saw that girl."
Okay, here's the important question. Mm-hmm. Was she pink? Okay.
I can't even remember you.
Oh, you remember this?
I think all I remember, I think she was like blonde, just had like a.
Of course she was blonde.
Yeah, just had like a ponytail, and that's all I remember. Cause I saw like so many white girls there, and they all kind of look the same. So it's like if you see one, you've kind of seen all of them basically.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
But yeah, it was a great shift.
How were they?
What, the fans?
No.
From what I remember, they were fine. They
Did the job.
They looked at me and I looked at him back.
How did you put him under the brush? I
was like, no, sorry. I feel like this is a story that I have to go on recording. Trying to watch this back. This is just funny. Just came out of nowhere. I was like, stop. We need to start recording now. Oh my god.
The next day there was even I think it was the last day as well. There were these two girls like flying over like a shirt.
Oh, actual Harry Styles shirt.
Yeah.
What does Harry Styles do to white girls?
No,
they were white one day.
Yeah. No, okay. There were like a couple like colored people that were there, but majority was like white girls, and like their moms and dads and stuff like that. Like a lot of the dads would act as if like they didn't want to be there, but I'm pretty sure someone wanted to be there. Like, cause when like the doors trying to buy the stuff, they're like, "Oh, long day, mate. You just got bought for Harry. Like, you fucking Harry, mate." You know what I mean? But I know at least some of them wanted to be there.
Just give me one of those Harry Styles shirts.
Yeah.
What shirt do you want? Give me a large. It's like, but your daughter, just give me a large. She'll fit. Man, maybe I should quit my job and get your job.
I think it's only from like February to like October. So
let me just work at night when all the girls are drunk. So just extend I'll be entertained. Wait, did she pay for those clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I was just like, wait. Just have to double check.
I mean, if she done, then that's it's worth it.
That's better than money.
Money can't buy memories.
Actually, it can, but not those kind of memories. Anyway, we're talking about Spiderman. We did this last week, and
the SD card decided to reformat itself for some reason. So
so now we're doing it again. So if we're a bit down,
I think it's good that someone else is here.
Yeah, it kind of adds to the formula. Because I was thinking, it's like, if it's just us again, I just feel like I was gonna like call you and be like, can we just not?
Yeah, I
do
don't
it today.
Yeah. I was like, I want to be mind, but yeah, it's just
because the other guy I was supposed to bring decided last minute that he's not coming.
If you want to be on the podcast, let me know. Hit me up.
For the love of God, please.
My friends are not
Like it's fun and all, but we need new faces because after a while it's like. Don't get me wrong, I like Darius, but sometimes. But it's just us two in the room, like it's fun, but
yeah, we need more different type of energy,
more chemistry,
different type of energy. Yeah, just need that.
Can't just be red and blue all the time. We need some of that green, some of that yellow.
What red? I swear, yellow is not a primary color.
What are the primary colors?
Red, green, and blue. I think
It is red and green and blue. You're right.
so. We need trying to mix together two. To make, I don't know where this analogy is going.
I know what you're. You see, this is what I'm talking about.
But that's your fault for mentioning red, green, and blue.
I was just saying colors,
Yeah,
man.
but then you go and say yellow, like yellow is the primary color. Okay,
I wasn't talking about primary colours.
Yeah, but you can't make. My bad. You can't. No, but you went red. What did you say? Red and blue.
I said red. I said red. I said we can't just be red and blue all the time. We need. Did I say yellow or did I say green first?
I think it's a yellow.
Yeah,
that's
I said,
when it was like yellow.
Yeah, yellow. Yeah, I said yellow. We need some yellow. We need some green. And you're like, isn't yellow the primary color?
Alright, let's start. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Spiderman.
Already started.
Spiderman across the Spiderverse. So what did
Again.
So what did you guys think of the film?
In my opinion, I think it was a lot better than the first movie.
Oh my
Wait,
god! Stop!
Tell us what you do.
Tell us what you did.
What did you do? What did you do?
So, I was invited to watch the movie with the two gentlemen next to me, and I hadn't watched the first movie. So, maybe about 10 minutes before it was about to show, watched like a 5-minute recap of the whole movie. Didn't seem that great, to be honest.
From the 5-minute recap that you watched.
It was alright. I mean, but the second movie blows it out the water. Man.
Was like watching a full movie.
I think the movie that I saw from the recap anyway was like, what's his uncle? Uncle Aaron or something?
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron is from Attack on Titan.
Aaron. Yeah, he died. He was the Prowler as well.
Died.
What else? Yeah, Spider-Man died. Miles had a low car thing in that movie. And then...
Wait,
Did he? I saw he
No,
still,
he
still had the hat on.
no. I think I'm thinking about the video game.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah, I'm sure it was a great movie. I just didn't watch it.
I like how one of the main points of the film that you got from the 5-minute recap is Miles' hair.
Not the trainers.
Oh, even I think I was seeing like it was. I think Nike and probably the movie were doing like a collaboration. I was seeing some of that. Seemed alright. It just seemed like because it had like a little bit of pink, or it had a little bit of red. Like it's alright. Like
What would you give the first movie out of 10?
5.
5.
It's alright.
Because the recap was 5 minutes.
6.
0.5.
Might as well make it a 7. You know, round it up. Might as well make it a 7. Okay, so
7. We'll give it a 7 out of 10.
So second film.
The thing, like, okay, honestly, I think because I hadn't seen the first movie, I think just seeing that movie alone, I think I'd probably give it like I'd probably give it like a 10 out of 10. But maybe if I'd seen the first movie, maybe there's some stuff I'd like would have known and stuff like that.
There wasn't much crossover, to be honest.
No, not really. It's just mostly Gwen.
Yeah.
That was it. Like all the other Spider-Men from the first one, you don't see them until the end. You know the end where they're gonna go save Miles.
Yeah.
Those some of them they are from the first movie. So really, the only carry on from that movie is just Gwen.
Oh, okay.
So you know.
Well, yeah, I'd probably give a 10 out of 10 then. Because I know there were some people on like social media, some of my friends as well, saying like, I think they just didn't like the fact that, like just wear cut off basically. Because
that annoyed me as well.
I think that's most people's issue with the film, the way it cuts off. Because you know it's gonna escape. Either it's gonna escape, or I mean, you saw his friends going to like, you know, let's go save Miles.
And even at the end, like his finger was like, I don't know what was like on that thing because he can do the.
On the, what's it? Those chains that wrapped around it.
Yeah.
And it was like, getting shocky. So like, he's gonna.
He was getting rizzed up by himself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. How old is he firstly?
It's like 15, 16. We tried to work that out last year, didn't we? I think it was like 15, 16.
If he's.
Because he's like a sophomore, isn't he? Wait, what's...
I don't know, America's weird.
What? Because it goes freshman, junior, No, it's freshman. Is it freshman, sophomore, then junior, then senior?
You're asking the wrong person. I'm so sorry.
Then
I thought he looked weird with the braids.
No, do you know? Remember we said he looked like every other Hispanic, black person
guy.
in probably New York. So it's like,
look at me, my hair texture is different. I can braid it and make it long like this. Like
that's why they got confused. Remember when you went to the different dimension and they got confused, like, oh, you took out your hair.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as he hugged his uncle, I feel like that's when he knew, like, something.
I'm sure his uncle probably figured out from the hair as well.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, and hugged his uncle.
Yeah, because he hugged him first, and then it was like, oh, you take out the braids?
That's a bit too much affection, Mouse. What's going on here?
I
didn't say my point. I'm going to have to talk about this again. Let me just play this briefly. I thought it was good. Not as great as the first one. First one was a little bit better just because of the whole, it was small. Even though, it's a multiverse film, it was still small because, they're not going from different multiverses. So, sorry. It's just strictly in New York. It's just like a small Spider-Man film, which I think is probably one of the best parts of Spider-Man.
Self-contained.
Yeah, it's just like, self-contained story. You're not having like different people showing up, or you haven't got like, any other Marvel character showing up and just doing whatever. It's just, because Spider-Man has like, Spider-Man has like a lot of characters as well in his own little like, not his own verse, because obviously he's in the big Marvel universe, but in his own little like,
there's a word for it. It's a
rogues gallery, of like different villains and then like, specific people. So I think that works best. I like the other inclusion of some of the other Spider-Men and women. Those were like pretty fun. I like some of them were like pretty outlandish.
Which one knows the most outlandish for you? Scarlet Spider was funny.
Oh yeah, Scarlet Spider was funny.
I didn't understand like any of it because I was like, I'm sure. I don't. How do I even? Because like when he first came, I know he was acting all like emo, kind of. So
that's the thing. If you read the comics, I think that's like some of them are like specifically like comics. If you read the comics and you know why he's depressed and you know his character, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
When I saw, I kind of understood it
because he's a clone.
Yeah, like he's a clone of Spider-Man. So and he's like a bit darker.
Actually, wait. I think I saw this on TikTok. Was it a thing where like I think maybe there were like two Spider-Men in his verse, and then he was a clone. I think he thought he was the real Spider-Man or whatever. Yeah.
And it turns out he was a clone. Yeah. But I think he's also like his story is a little bit darker, and obviously he's acting all like depressed because he's like, oh, I'm just thinking about my sad backstory. Oh my god, I can't take it anymore. Like that sort of thing. Just acting that. So it kind of I personally found it funny because I know like a little bit of the character, not that much, but yeah. What was I saying? Different Spider people. That was fun. I like the story. Yeah, just give it a 9 out of 10. Good film. Can't wait for the sequel.
What do I think of the film?
I don't know. We're not you.
Yeah, it was a good film. I like everyone's saying, I don't think it was as good as the first one. The first one was better. I think it had, I don't know, it just had something different. It felt, I don't know what it was. It just felt different. It felt like it hit harder than the second one, and I don't know. Sometimes the animation felt like a little bit harsh.
Oh yeah,
like some I like the fact that it did have different animation styles for different universes. But the one when it first happened, when it first came on screen for Gwen's universe, it was like really bright and it hurt my eyes a little bit. So it's like
there's a lot of like neon purple. Yeah, those kind of like neon colors.
But yeah, I like this. I like the fact that it was different animation styles for different characters, especially like Spider-Punk's one, because even when I was watching an interview about it, they made it so like outlandish in the fact that they will change it every 2 frames, like the animation style for him specifically, or every 3 frames, so it was all over the place. So like I like it was like specific to his character, which I really liked. But yeah, the animation style sometimes was too harsh, and I think that they like going back to about where it ended. I don't think it should have ended where it ended. It should have ended like 10 minutes before when he actually went into the different verse. Then that's the cliffhanger that they should have left on. Cause yeah, I thought everyone knew he's gonna escape. Everyone knows he's gonna escape. Yeah. Whereas if they just left it on that him going to that verse, it's like, oh my god, what verse did he go to and whatever. So
I think maybe like they should have just left it at the Prowler reveal of him being like Miles.
But rather than
maybe if you want to show like, you know, Miles Prowler Miles Prowl Morales. If you want to show that, at least like show it like the reveal, like then show Miles' reaction, and then cut it there.
But actually, to be fair, I feel like that probably would have been a lot more talked about. Like everyone's leaving the cinema like, oh, who was that? Oh, what's gonna happen? Because like the last 10 was kind of just when getting the team back together. Like, basically,
they could have done that at the beginning of the next film.
It would have been like, what the hell? It would have been like, oh, what film? It would have had like, you know, flipping hell, which one is it now? Which home is it? Far From Home. You know how like it cut to Spider-Man like identity being revealed.
Yeah.
At the end, and it cuts to Peter's reaction, and then movie's done. Yeah, it was done like that. Yeah. Because that everyone left the cinema like, what? Just like literally like, what the?
Yeah, didn't watch that movie.
Of course you don't. He hasn't watched any MCU movies.
No, I've watched what's it called? What was like the big one that came out in 2019?
Infinity War. The way you look is not Infinity War. 2019 or the 2018 that Infinity War came out.
Then I can't even. All I know
is the Endgame.
That's it. Wait, I think it's the one. Wait, is it the one where he was like? Wait. You know that meme was like, no, I don't think I will.
Huh? What meme?
Wait, what am I thinking about?
I thought the meme was just it.
No, he's
Stark,
right.
Mr. Stark.
No, he's talking about Endgame, where Captain America basically turns into Joe Biden.
Is that
When?
That at the end of the film.
Oh,
yeah. It's that. Yeah, I missed like the first 20 minutes, but
it was also the first 10 years.
It wasn't because of me.
Black people timing.
I went with like a group and like
black people.
Yeah, I went with like boys and girls and the girls they got there late, so we just missed like the first 20.
Oh,
this
guy just skipped to the end.
I didn't watch Infinity War though.
That's probably one of the best Marvel films as well.
You literally didn't watch. You literally just watched the end. You didn't even watch the build up to the end.
All I know is that Spider-Man does he die in that one or something?
Mr. Stark.
Just watch the film, man. Honestly, just watch the film.
Oh, do you want to talk about Tom Holland now or later?
Never. Never. I don't want to talk about all. Because if we talk about Tom, we're going to talk about Zendaya. I don't want to talk about any of them. I need a break.
Who do you think's receiving the best back shot?
I feel like it's Tom.
Yeah, bro. That guy
was. Bro. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? Either one, Tom loses. There's no winning. Either one, he's losing. They were talking about his girl, or they talking about him. I both of them are bad.
I remember I was seeing like comments on like TikTok saying like, best to get back shots. I didn't even know about it until yesterday.
Because when did I message? I think it was Friday. I messaged. Was it Friday? What was the day I messaged?
Yeah, he's like, why is Tom Holland like trending or something like that? Never mind.
And then 10 minutes later, I was like, oh, never mind. And then I saw the backshot comments. I was like, oh, damn.
Dude, that guy, yeah. And the thing is, I didn't see all of him, but I saw like his side profile, I saw his arms. I'm like, yeah, he's a hunk, bro. Like.
I just saw photo of him like dancing with this guy, and then like him against the wall with the police, and the guy's like right behind him. I was like, What is going on in this show?
It seems like what is it? Isn't it? But it seems like because like I saw another clip where it's like blended in. Like I don't know whether he has skits or something. The character because it's him to like being a mixed race girl and then him back to being himself. Like in the same. Yeah, I'll find the clip and I'll show you.
Yeah, show me the clip, please.
All I saw was him and the. I don't even know what it's about. All I saw was him and the guy.
Because I think it's on Apple. Is it Apple TV?
Apple TV, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like.
I don't have Apple TV, so I'm probably never gonna watch it.
What is it? I don't know. I think it's something about him murdering people or whatever.
Is it out?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's just like that's not even the first episode. Apparently, that's episode 6 or something.
Okay. I'm gonna say if that film's not out, that's like the best PR that they could have done for that film because everyone knows about everyone knows about it. Everyone's gonna watch it because of that.
But I feel like it's getting more traction because of the Zendaya thing as well.
They must laugh at this. If it was like,
I mean, I think they said he's like. I think Tom says like he's off social media.
He would be.
You know what is good for his mental health because personally, I don't think I'll be able to handle that. That could be funny for a certain while,
then it'll be like,
but then like this is day 20 and they're still talking about it. Like, guys,
everyone
like,
they just see like I don't know tweets or comment like, yo,
About-
this your girl?
Yeah.
Wait, just there's lips in the two other guys.
And then it's Zendaya, it's your man. Him getting like he's. Oh, God. I don't know who the best Spider-Man is now. Yeah, I was gonna say Tom Holland. Actually, wait, no, that's recency bias. The thing is, I feel like there's no good answer for this one. Because if you say Toby, you're just nostalgic. Tom is recency bias.
What about Andrew? I mean, I never watched The Amazing Spider-Man.
I feel like Andrew has a special. Andrew has a special place.
I can't even say anything.
They're not good. Don't waste your time.
No, but I think he did decent acting in the.
I think he did decent acting as Spider-Man.
I think he was
as
the best.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, he was the best Peter Parker.
Really? I wouldn't say so.
No. He's the best Peter Parker then.
I would say Tom.
Yeah, I think Andrew is like
Toby. No, don't no.
Toby,
no.
Can't act.
No,
his acting is bare.
It is not Toby. Toby is weird. Nah, not like. Thing is like he's just. Nah, Toby doesn't work because he's too old. He's playing like.
How old was he when you got casted?
Has to be like over 20, over like 25, I think. But then again, I haven't seen.
Andrew Garfield was 30 when you got casted.
I feel like Spider-Man. If you're gonna put him in school, don't have him being played by a man that's like clearly over school age. Like, how are you supposed to expect me to be that Toby is in high school? Like, nah, I'm so sorry. I think Tom is the best Peter Parker because he's also like smart. He's smart. He looks like he could be bullied, which he does. I think he does get bullied, but it's not like this is like.
But I think they changed it, but I feel like the Flash should actually like they changed. Like he was smart as well. Then he just bullied him for bullying's sake. It wasn't like bad bullying.
I feel like it's not bullying. I think it's just picking on him, just because I can, or just because like it's funny.
He doesn't really like fight back or anything. So.
Yeah, and he doesn't like physically fight me. Just like, let's say like he gets a question wrong. It's like Peter's dumb, that sort of thing. It's like it's not like anything serious. I think best Spider-Man. If we're not talking about Peter, I think it's Andrew. Andrew's pretty good, except the part in Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 2 where people are dying. There's the first part where like the Rhino is like driving this car and running over people, and instead of saving them, he's like making jokes while people are getting killed.
Wait, technically, you did just watch Gwen die.
No, this is the start of the film. No, this is at the start of the film. So there's no excuse. We have completely gone sidetracked.
Let's go back. See, it's me, the damn tangents. Alright, so what do you think of Miles as a character then? Going back to like kind of like. Do you think it was? What do you think?
I think comparing him to the first movie.
The 5-minute recap.
Every time this guy says the first movie, I just can't take him seriously.
I think. I don't know why this sounds like something you hear in like English or something. Just asking out. Can't phrase it. It wasn't that good in English, but I don't know. He seemed all right. Like
just coming from a guy who didn't watch the first.
Alright, what about from the second movie? Then, what do you think of him in the second movie?
A little bit better. I mean,
this is just a little bit.
I think To be fair, no, okay. To be fair, I actually liked him. Like, I liked it. To be fair, I feel like all Spider-Man kind of like the same personality, sort of, where it's like they try and make like all these like quips and jokes and stuff like that. And I think I liked I don't know, the fact that he wanted to save his dad. That's pretty cool.
I feel like Miles was the same. Like,
So there's no growth.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I think the only growth that he had was, because he knows, like, the whole multiverse exists. And it's different like Spider-Man, but I think he just feels like lonely. Because he's the only, I don't know if he's the only person in his universe with superpowers, because again, small story, we haven't seen anyone else.
I assume not.
So, but then he shouldn't really feel lonely.
I think he feels lonely in the fact that there's no
No,
more.
with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
I mean, obviously in the first film, he was hanging out with basically like people that were like just like him, going through the same stuff as him, and then now he's like, back to himself, back by himself. So it's just like, I think going from Miles to Spider-Man, obviously taking his toll on him, because you can see he's not really talking to his parents that much. Because, he has like this big weight on him to be Spider-Man and protect New York, that sort of thing. And I think they expressed it well at the start of the film. That was pretty good. Him wanting to save his dad, that makes a lot of sense, because, it's his dad. And he's still like, a teenager. And even though you have like, Miguel and other people being like, your dad has to die for the sake of the universe, like, or that, because, they have to keep the canon, protect
and he's like 15 as well, I think.
Yeah, and he's 15, so he's, he's doing what I think a normal 15-year-old would do.
I think a normal person, though.
Yeah, a normal person.
I don't feel like...
No, I think some people would like...
So our age now, you'd think you would react differently to how he reacted.
Depends. If I get a good, proper explanation.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think he got. It was just like, Miles, don't move. Stay here. You cannot do...
Yeah.
Stay here, or the universe will explode. Oh, but why would you... don't... Just stay. Like, literally, it was like, you never got like a proper explanation. It's not like, okay, so there's this, do this, X equals square, minus pizza, that sort of stuff. You never got that sort of explanation. It was just like, basically, we're going to keep you here until your dad dies. And then once he's died, then obviously you can go back, because then the canon's been protected. There we go, okay, cool. Like, just never really got an explanation. So I think, and obviously, his friends basically like, I wouldn't say they lied to him.
They did him dirty. Gwen and Peter Parker, the other Peter, done him dirty.
Yeah,
100% done him dirty, because they could have literally spoke to him and be like, this.
Yeah,
like
I think them
but
keeping the stuff away from him as well.
And then when it was running away, and then he's like in that mechanical thing, and then Peter was trying to talk to him about it. It's like, it's too late. You can't be saying all of this stuff right now. Like, they're literally trying to kill me. Like, Miguel wasn't trying to kill him, but he had the intent to kill him.
It was working until like, his radio, whatever the hell, phone, wrist, or some electrical thing that he had on him. Just like when I was like, oh, we know where he is. Thanks, Peter. It's like, just turn that off. You could have just turned it off, and then you could have like a proper talk. I think if anyone's going to get through to him,
It was him.
it would have been Peter. At this point, Gwen ain't doing. Like, it was going to be Peter, and then he just fumbled the bag. So, yeah.
Even then, I feel like, let's say if anyone was in that position, like, the smart thing is kind of like kill the few to save the many. But at the same time, if it's like a family member, then
Obviously, it changes things.
yeah, because it's not just like just a couple random people. This is someone like you,
Someone that you know.
Yeah,
We had this conversation yesterday. It was I think I compared it to the train. Why did I say yesterday? Last week.
The train
Compared it
thing.
to the train thing, where it's like you have a train coming, and he has to go this way over one person, or this way over like 10 people. Like, which would you choose? And I said the one, because it's like
It's your loved one.
yeah, basically like what's it now? It's better to like save the many than
The few.
few. So yeah, that's my take on how Miles is a character. Pretty good. Just a 15-year-old boy when you really get down to it. I think it's 15.
I think he's either 15 or 16.
no. The only reason I know he's 15 because people would say like just wild stuff about Gwen, and I know she's 15 as well. So I know, like on TikTok, I'll just be like, let's say if I'm on like a,
You have got to get off TikTok, man.
I'll be on like a spider. Let's say it's to do with Gwen. I'll see like a Spiderman TikTok.
Oh my days.
And then you know, like in the
Is it
search,
the one-
you know, like,
is it the one
search
that
at
we
top,
think-
will be like old up Gwen.
You know what the one that kills us last week? We were laughing for ages. You know when she was sitting on the
Oh
thing?
yeah.
It's the fact that someone took time to draw that, and it was so detailed. Like his nose was pressed up against the seat. People are disgusting. People are actually disgusting. It killed me though. The internet is undefeated. Internet.
Somebody drew that.
Like-
Somebody drew the lines of on his skin.
It's not even fun. Oh my god.
In fact, do you think in the third movie they're gonna like reconcile like lips or something?
Probably.
Most likely. They're definitely gonna reconcile.
Yeah. Even I feel like who's the don't know her name, the black guy that let him.
Oh, I don't know her name.
Yeah. After that, we'll see that.
I know which one. The one that's basically like in the
AI.
VR headset.
Yeah. We'll be seeing like love TikToks about them and together and stuff.
Oh yeah, and Gwen being jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny when she told him to come back with the web. Yeah, that was funny. Oh my god. Where am I? Where's the news? Alright, so now we're gonna do like the guest segment. So you two are gonna have questions, yeah, and then
That's the what?
so it's just Spiderman questions.
Yeah, I've lost.
So, this is Spiderman.
Guess the Spider-Man.
No, kind of. No, yes and no. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's just literally
True or
Spiderman.
false?
No, it's Spiderman quiz, and you just have to answer the questions. Do you want to do it? I don't know the questions, so you can do it, and then just go on the laptop, and then just look.
I thought the whole point was that we're gonna face each other.
I know, but you don't know none of that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Cool.
I mean, go on, confidence.
So, you need a sound.
What?
A sound.
What sound?
So a muzzle sound.
Oh, I've gone. Yeah, that's mad.
Don't do that.
Oh, to do with the. Should I say that as well?
Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what?
No, context now.
Okay.
God.
Context. Another shift where I work. I was on my break. I think I went to go eat something. Was coming back, and then there was just some like. There was some like random like crackhead just like on the side of the street. It was like at the time he was sitting down. I just making these weird noises. It was like and then
Why'd you look so traumatized?
I only like from my peripheral vision I could see him. But I was like, I'll just do mine. Let me just cross the street. Yeah. He gets up and then he's like, stop. I tell you, I can see him coming towards my peripheral vision. I didn't want to tell. I don't know if he's like gonna throw a bang or just like come up real close or whatever. So I didn't turn, but I could still see him. And he's like, stop. I tell you to cross the street. I show you to cross the street. And like, as I look, I can see like his hair is like bare texturized. Like, cause you know when black people in like the craze of like the S-code texturizer, he just put a bare of it, and it was only like at the top of his head. So everywhere else was just like completely shaved. And I remember he was wearing a wife beater as well. And I'm like, so he shows me how to get onto the street. There's no cars coming, anything like that. And he just making his bare noses like, just like jumping up and everything. And now everyone's looking in my direction because I'm right next to him. And I just walk across, and then he's still on the street making noises. But I just walk to the other side and I just start laughing afterwards. But that's the context. To fan noise.
So what's your noise? What's your buzzer sound telling me? After all of that, are you gonna give us a context story from your one?
Nah. I haven't got anything. What's in my bag? Nothing interesting. I could play a noise on my phone, but I can't.
What's your sound?
I don't have a sound, man.
I just hit the table.
I'll hit like this or whatever. Or just
cool.
like do like this. I don't know.
Cool.
I haven't got any stupid story about.
Okay, cool. All right. So the first one. Which of the following is Spider-Man's real name? Bruce Wayne, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
I can't believe that's the sound you're actually gonna stick with. I can't believe this.
Which city does Spider-Man protect?
New York.
Yes. Who wrote the original Spider-Man comics? J.K. Rowling, Walt Disney, Stan Lee, or Mac?
Stanley.
2-1. Where does Spider-Man shoot his webs from? His wrists. 2-2.
I was gonna say that he's web thingies, but then you said wrist, and I was like, "Oh, thank God that she stopped."
Which newspaper did Spider-Man?
Yeah, you're first.
Are you sure?
When you
When you make a sound like that, of course it's gonna be wrong.
No, it was you.
Yeah.
Daily Bugle.
Yes. 3-2.
These are really simple questions.
Wait. How did Spider-Man get his powers?
Radioactive spider.
What about radioactive spider?
You got bitten by a radioactive spider.
Was it 3-3?
Yeah. Yeah, it's free.
So what are the names of Peter Parker's parents?
I have no idea.
What's the names of Peter Parker's parents?
Ben and May Parker. What the flip? Never mind.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, they don't talk about his parents.
Richard and Mary.
They don't talk about his parents.
In The Amazing Spider-Man, they did.
No one watched that film.
I did.
Probably a game came out as well.
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's all right. But now we have better, so now it's trash.
So what's the title of Spider-Man's Spider-Man film released in 2017? The Awesome Spider-Man, Spider-Man and the World Wide Web, Spider-Man versus the Green Goblin, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
I thought you were going to get that one wrong.
What's the score? 4-4 or 4-3?
4-3. I think.
No, I think it's 4-3, yeah. Because no one got that parents question right.
To you.
Yeah, 4-3-2.
What's Peter Parker's favorite hobby?
And you don't know.
Watering plants or something.
Website design, flower arranging, collecting stamps or photography.
Photography.
4-4.
Should just waited. Should have waited.
Look, I don't know. I just thought that was it. I don't.
Watering plants.
What does Peter Parker's spider sense do? Wobbles, shivers, tingles, or beeps?
Tingles.
5-4. What are the words of wisdom that Peter Parker... What is
With
it?
great power comes great responsibility.
6-4.
I'm just waiting for you to finish the question and it just cuts me off.
Other one?
What inspired Stan Lee to create Spider-Man?
Oh, this is a multiple choice, is it?
So he saw a fly climb up the wall. He met a crime fighter called Man Spider. The idea came to him in a dream. He had the pet spider called Peter. What is it?
First one. What was the first one
He
you said?
saw a fly climb up the wall.
Yeah.
I don't wait. Let me.
Wait, you don't know?
Doesn't even come up. All it says is that it's a surge of teenage demand for comic books and desire to create a character with whom teens could identify with. Okay, we'll skip that question.
How are you in a quiz and you don't know the answers? Wait, is this one is this an interactive one where you have to click?
Yeah, but there's some of them like have pictures and I can't be asked to turn the computer around.
I was gonna say you can just speedily do it and then go to the answers.
But some of them have. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so what's the score?
6-4.
Alright,
Wait, 6?
Yeah.
Where you get 6 from?
we'll go up to 10.
Okay, good.
Who was the first first super villain Spiderman encountered? Wait, I haven't finished. Supercharger.
Oh, that's not fair. No. You should let him speak. You're gonna make a noise. If you're gonna make a noise that you speak, I'm sorry, but that's not fair. Can't this guy make that stupid noise and then have him not pick an answer?
Alright, go.
I know I'm wrong as well.
Go anyway.
The Green Goblin.
I knew he was gonna say that.
No, why? This quiz is terrible. The only quiz is Supercharger, Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, or Terrible Tinkerer, and then the answer is Chameleon.
So we skip that one then?
Yeah, we'll skip that one.
Okay, it's so 6-4 then apparently.
So what supervillain kidnapped and murdered Peter Parker's girlfriend Gwen?
Green Goblin.
6-5. So which character bullied Peter Parker in high school?
Flash Thompson.
I didn't even think you'd get that one.
7-5.
I was expecting to swoop in and take it.
Big Marvel fan.
Amazing quiz, by the way. Dude!
I know, I'm looking for because what colour was Mary Jane Watson's hair?
Red. Oh, for flip's sake. No, he's not. No. I didn't make a noise.
Alright, cool.
Wait, it's good.
It was red.
No.
Huh?
No, it was red, but no, because you called out actually.
No,
He didn't make the noise.
Let me be fair. I didn't make a
So
noise.
7-4?
8.
8-4. Okay. What's the name of Peter Parker's uncle? No, I'll give you that.
Ben Parker.
Yeah. 8-6.
See, the floor of you have to make a noise of your sound, so you have to take in a gulp of air, and by that time I already hit this thing.
Oh my god.
Imagine if what's that show? I have to make nope, that's wrong. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like every time the guy got the question right, there's like a 10-minute pause because the guy is like searching for the next question. That's what this is.
Who was Peter Parker's first superhuman girlfriend? Miss Marvel, White Tiger, Kitty Pryde, or Black Cat?
I think it's probably wrong, but I think it's White Tiger.
No.
Black Cat.
Yes.
Does she
she
have
have
superpowers?
I think so. I guess she does. That's the question.
Oh my god.
I don't think she does.
I researched it up and it says literally Black Cat.
What power does she
No,
have?
but what power? Yeah. Because my second answer was White Tiger.
That's the thing, because like, because she has her powers, I'm not going to pick her, and I don't know the other two, so.
Who are the other two?
I have no idea.
Was
Kitty
Miss Marvel
Pryde.
and
Kitty
Pryde
is from X-Men.
I know who that is. My God, you know what? Let me actually search it myself, or you continue with the quiz.
What is that word?
Wait, so if she doesn't have superpowers,
She does. It says by the Kingpin gave her the. I have no idea what this word is. Ability to affect probability fields. She can affect probability fields apparently.
she's just good at math. Like, that's not a superpower.
Okay, whatever. That's her power then. Even I'm confused.
Game's trying to cheat me, that's what it is. That's what they see me win.
What is it? 6?
8-7.
7.
I think it's 8-7.
Yeah, I think.
You don't know either.
It's 8-6, obviously.
It's not 8-6.
Who was the original Hobgoblin? Ned Leeds, Harry Osborn.
Why are you laughing?
Who was the original Hobgoblin? Ned Leeds, Harry Osborn, Arnold Donovan. Who do you think it is?
Oh, there's 3 names.
Wait, there's one more. There's one more.
He made the noise, so he has to pick from those 3.
Harry?
So the last name was Roderick Kingsley.
Harry's the only person I know. So
say names again.
So Ned Leeds, Harry Osborn, Arnold Donovan, and Roderick Kingsley.
That Kingsley one.
What is the name of Peter Parker's teenage daughter? Jane, Gwen, May, or Jessica?
The only name I remember is Jessica, so I'm just gonna say her.
Wrong.
May.
Yeah, 9-8.
My God.
Come back.
She was in the film, you know.
That was her.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember her name.
who is the secret identity of Spider-Man 2099? Miguel O'Hara, Cisco Ramon,
No, stop! Dude, stop! You made the noise.
My name is Miguel O'Hara.
9-8.
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
9-9.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, 9-9. So what is the
Final
name of Peter Parker's clone? Benjamin Riley.
Benjamin Riley.
Oh, God damn it!
Always been a big Marvel fan. Love Spider-Man to death. You know, watched all his movies, played all the games, have all the collectibles as well.
Spoiler alert: he's done none of those things.
Since we were just talking about Miguel O'Hara, what did you guys think of him as a character?
He's a good-looking man, and I can say that as well. Nothing wrong with that. He's a good-looking man. We're all thinking it.
I can't even agree, bro. Do you know how many like down bad YouTube reels I've seen of him? People are down bad from Miguel.
As soon as the movie came out, like, and as soon as like the like, cause you in the first movie, obviously that I watched, he didn't have the
spikes.
Exactly, which I actually know as well. You know,
he didn't have the spikes, and he wasn't hench.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and now
he
in the
was like
second movie, which I have watched as well, you know, a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot more, you know, manly as well. And as soon as that came, I was just seeing TikTok like Miguel O'Hara. Where's his workout? You know, and it's like, buy my course, and you'll find out the workout. You know, that was basically all I was seeing. I just like,
that's not a flipping character trait, man.
I think I'd say he was a cool dude. You know, what he said about what's his name, Miles not belonging here sounded a bit racially motivated, but I think apart from, I like the fact that because to be fair, actually I had no idea because spoiler alert, I didn't watch the first movie. Yeah. He's like part vampire or whatever. Is he part or like he kind of like the teeth?
Okay,
what did he?
I think I was reading. I found out his origin. He wasn't bitten by a spider. His DNA was like spliced. So it's like, you know, like it's like that, it's spliced together with a spider. So he hasn't got spider sense. He can't like stick to walls like other spider people. That's why he has claws. Yeah. So he sticks to walls like that. And he is like, he has fangs as well, and he has fangs that releases like a paralyzing toxin.
Like
so
a spider? Like a spider?
Basically like a spider, yeah. So he has like, so he can do that, which is like, you know, the part where he's going to bite Vulture at the start of the film. Yeah. I thought he was going to eat him.
Yeah, first time I thought he was actually going to bite him.
I was going to eat him, but then like, you know, which kind of sucks. I feel like that stuff should have been explained in the film, because all the other spider people, they just got like, you know, oh, I'm I think Spiderman India. It's like, I'm Spiderman India. I was bitten by a spider. Got like, you know, this happened to me, and then this happened. Yeah. Miguel was like, I'm this universe one only Spider-Man. I'm trying to keep the universe together, and I'm depressed. That's it. Nothing with my powers, how I got in, who I am, why my name isn't Peter, or anything like that. You know, where I'm from, none of that. Just basically got nothing on him except, you know, he's like the boss. That's basically it. That's all we got on him. But I thought it was a pretty good character. I liked that he was like the secondary antagonist. I thought he was gonna be the primary antagonist, but
the way they done
Because
it.
in the trailer, you'll see Peter get, you just see Mouth get slammed.
yeah, you just basically see like just Miguel just coming after him like.
That was racially motivated.
yeah.
That slam was heavily racially motivated.
Have you seen? Oh my days! Have you seen the video of? Have you seen the video of you know the part where Miles escapes from Miguel, Spider-Woman, Gwen, like in that room, and he's hiding, and then like Miguel's like on those watches and he's like, oh, everyone needs to find Spider-Man, and they will do that meme, you know, yeah. There's a part where someone edited that, so after they do the meme like that, someone edited that. Obviously Miguel said no, not him, like Miles Morales, yeah. There's a part where I can't say without laughing. The part where like on the watch, somebody edited the voice. So he's saying, "Oh no, Miles," it's like no, the black one. I was like, there's like a super emphasis on black. He's like black. Not even that. It's like the black one. Oh yeah, I liked Miguel.
He was a good character.
I just hope he like learns to just chill.
That's the same. Do you think he should have handled the situation better?
Yeah.
What do you think about the situation? What would you do in that situation?
If I was Miguel, all right. First thing I would do is, as much as I possibly could, let Miles off easy. Tell him, you know, it's sad, it's unfortunate. You know, I understand. You know, I've lost my family too, but you know, it's a canon event, and that's got to go. You know what I mean? It's sad. I know. I get it, but sorry, Miles. He has to go, blood. I'm sure Miles would understand. You know, if I was Miguel, anyway, and you know, I'm sure Miles would be like, oh, "Gee, boss, you know, I understand." And then you know, we hug and we wait. What was it? 2-3 days for Spot to come and kill his dad, and then you know that's when Miles could get his get back.
I feel like you should just talk to him.
Yeah, but like
immediately he met him was like, "You're a mistake."
I don't
literally like from the get go, just like it looked like him with so much hate. It's like I hate you so much.
But I don't think Miles would have listened anyway. No matter how you've told him, I generally don't think he would have listened.
But then again, you don't know that Miles is even going to stop him.
True.
Because maybe if what's it called, the other Pete, or maybe if Gwen said it, I don't think whether they said it, it would have changed. Like he still would have been like, "Oh, I'm still gonna go and
same 100%.
see my parents." But maybe it might have.
Or if you got someone else to speak to him instead.
Yeah, instead of just anyone but Miguel, basically.
I think that would have been the perfect moment for Peter B. Parker to actually speak to him when he showed up, because remember, this information is coming from someone who obviously looks like they don't like you, and second, someone that you don't know. As opposed if it's like coming from someone you do know, and you know that you've actually spent like a period of time with, telling you it wasn't important information, then it will make sense. The air conditioner just stopped. You know what? That's fine. It's cold anyway. But yeah, it would just made a lot more sense if it was Peter that actually told him instead of Miguel.
I think the person who should have done it was Gwen.
No,
because it's the fact that Gwen. I say Gwen because she went to the universe and then told him, "Oh, I'm just coming to see you."
Yeah.
She should have just said it.
Yeah, but she knew that if she told Miles, she's gonna get involved, and then all
He
that
was
stuff.
gonna get involved anyway.
Not really.
He was.
Not
Come on,
really,
it's
no.
her.
Not
It's
really.
her. He would go after her. He literally turned invisible and went after her anyway.
Or just don't speak to him.
So well, yeah. Because let's say at the dad's like party or whatever. Let's say when they were in there, let's say he said it there because he saw the watch thing as well. And he says it there, it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mal. Dad's gonna die." And then let's say he's all like upset. parent would come up, he's like, "Oh, what's wrong, honey?" And then he's like, "Oh, I'm feeling it." He probably would have made like some excuse, and then probably would have turned invisible, followed her, and then that's when she would have probably the same thing would have happened. Like when Spot got more powerful, the pregnant Spider Woman goes into the portal, and I feel like he still probably would have followed her anyway. Was that like one of the older movies?
Yeah, the really, really old one. You would know. You're a Marvel fan. You want the quiz?
Yeah,
You're right. Just kidding.
What did you think of Spider-Man 3?
I love the part where
Who's the villain?
Sandman.
Damn it, he actually knows.
See? Big Marvel fan. I like the part where he was dancing. And also the rent guy as well.
Bro, oh my days. I remember I found this video of the rent guy on from Spider-Man 3. There's a scene where he's like asking him for rent. But someone edited the video to make him Thanos. And you know the part where it's like Thanos is like in the trailer when Thanos Captain America like, you know, that like one scene where like they interact with each other. Someone like edited to ask him like, you know, like Captain America's Tobey Maguire when he has like the Venom suit on him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's big like Thanos is like, oh, give me rent, and then so he's like, and then Spider-Man's like, oh, you get your room, you fix this damn door, and he's like, he just bangs him and just knocks him out. Those edits they give me life, man. I forgot what people were talking about again, bro. How many segues are we doing?
Sorry.
You know what? This is what happens when we actually just lose when we don't do it right the first time. So you know,
it's still a review in some capacity.
This is barely a review. This is a scramble together. This is a.
It's gonna work out.
This is a broken video.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going into because the questions were basically answered anyway. So we'll go into hot take segment. So anime hot
two
takes.
segments. So they good. You know, I want to hear everyone's hot takes. You know,
because I thought this was gonna be long. Like last week, I thought people were supposed to be here, people went here. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be longer. That's why I added that segment and then the question segment in as well. Because I thought, let's just add in one. Yeah, so anime hot takes. So all of us have one anime hot take, but it'll probably be more, and then we get 30 seconds each for the hot take.
I think we just do one.
Yeah, just do.
I don't think I even have
just one opinion about anime or any anime that you have that no one else agrees with you. I think I'll say mine. One Piece is too long.
No, I agree.
But you can't steal my hot take.
It's not. I don't agree with
that.
I don't agree with that. I die on this hill. I don't agree with that. One Piece is too long.
I think it's way too long. It's getting to the point where no one can actually watch this anime anymore.
I think the anime is too long, 100% because of the pacing. But in terms of, did you mean One Piece as a story in general, or do you mean the anime? Because if it's anime, I agree with you there. But that's because of the pacing. But
I'd say a little bit of both.
I don't think.
I say anime, yes, definitely. The manga, I would say, kind of. The manga, I would say not so much. Obviously, anime is like
stupendously
it's so stupid long. But I'd say the manga is a bit too long as well. Just on the fact that you have like, obviously at the start they go to a different island, getting one member from an island or wherever to join their crew, but it's still like the story just moves like very slowly.
I like the fact
that. I know, but it's like. Obviously, you don't want Luffy to just, immediately just like confront the main villain at the, immediately. But still, like sometimes it's just long because then you just got different stuff. Like,
so do you think Naruto is long then, like the story wise?
Yeah, I say Naruto is long. I'm trying to think about it now.
Well, like I didn't think about the first.
Take away the fillers. I didn't think about the first part. No, the first part's fine.
Yeah.
First part's fine. I think first part's a good length. The second part, actually, I would say Naruto is more like the story kind of feels a bit more rushed.
Shippuden.
Yeah, Shippuden. I haven't really got a hot take on Naruto. I think at this point I'm just like, let me just leave Naruto alone.
I don't like. I think this is because I got older, but I feel like I've said this before. I don't think Naruto is that good. I think that's my anime hot take. One of my anime hot takes. I don't think Naruto is that good.
I feel like the older you get, the less like
you like Naruto.
You like Naruto because I loved Naruto at first because that was my first anime I actually watched.
Yeah.
But then like as I get older and see better anime, I'm like, Naruto's okay. It's like Naruto is actually just okay. It's like baby's first anime. That's the best way to describe Naruto. Like the characters are good, except Sakura. I don't hate her, but I just feel like in the story she could have done a lot more.
I feel like at this point it's just a trend just to hate something. Okay, probably in. I've never watched Boruto, never touched it, never will.
Don't blame me.
I think probably in Boruto, she's a lot better of a character than in like.
But she's barely in it though.
Is she?
Yeah, she's got like.
Have you been reading the manga?
Yeah.
Apparently the manga's really good though at the moment.
Yeah, the manga's really good now, but it's on hiatus until August.
Oh, I could catch up.
Yeah, that's what they're doing the time skip thing next. The thing that everybody wanted to see.
Oh, they're doing the time skip?
Yeah.
Okay, I might as well catch up.
But, she's not really in Boruto that much. I think she's got like one arc. Actually, wait, no. Scratch that. She's got like 2 arcs. And one of them is the most stupid shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
In the manga? Or the anime?
The manga and anime. Well, actually, in anime, I don't know, because anime is just chock full of filler. But in the manga... Actually, I blame the anime for this one. The manga, she's got like one good plot, one good story, and that's with Sarada, with their daughter. When like where she thinks that who's it? That Sakura's not her actual mom. That she thinks Karen is actual mom.
Okay, yeah.
And that's okay. That's fine. She's good in that. She actually fights the main villain, and she shows that she's actually a force to be reckoned with.
When it was Shin?
That weird clone
White
of
thing.
Basically that thing. Yeah. And then there's another one, the one I absolutely hate, and I think it's just the dumbest thing that they could have done with Naruto, is where they have Sasuke going to get a cure for Naruto because he's got some kind of sickness.
Yeah.
And they go to this prison and they have to fight dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm happy I didn't wait.
I remember seeing parts of that.
It doesn't make a lick of sense. And I didn't watch it, but I just think she really could have done more. I think she was just absolutely insufferable in the first part because all she did was just cry and scream, Naruto, oh my God, help me, please, go bring Sasuke back. I can't do shit, but just bring him back, please, because I like him and not you. And I know you like me, but we're never gonna happen because I like Sasuke instead.
Do you know what episode annoyed me the most in Naruto Shippuden? And I think I screamed at my computer when it happened. Do you know when it's
why do I feel like I know what you're gonna say?
Obito came, it was snowing, and then I don't know where they were.
I know you're gonna say, yeah, and then she loves Naruto.
I wanted to smack my computer screen. I was so angry watching that. I was like, how can you? And the fact that
I like that he didn't fall for that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if this was post, this was like pre-Shippuden Naruto, he would have like nosebleed.
Ate it all up.
Yeah, he would have nosebleed everything. Just like, I love you too. I'm really glad.
I bet she gets packed by Sasuke afterwards because she was gonna go there alone and try and kill him.
She makes dumb decisions, and I hate that they made her strong. Like, but because she's fights.
She's so Kage level strong though.
Yeah, and she fights like who's it? Sasori, one of the Akatsuki.
Yeah. Obviously, that was one of the longest fights.
That is the longest fight in Naruto.
Do you know how long that took me so much willpower to get through. Seriously, that took me so much willpower to get through.
Naruto. But she fights him and then doesn't fight anyone else.
It was a decent fight as well.
And then she gets like the 10 ceiling thing on the forehead. Still useless. But then again, I don't blame her because at that point, who is it? Naruto and Sasuke have basically got like god level power. So you had to make her catch up somehow, but she can't catch up because they're basically gods at this point.
I'm convinced Sasuke only got with her because he just had no one left.
Is that your hot take?
You know what? Sure, yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's my hot take. I feel like everyone else was kind of just taken. I feel like at that point there was already like some like cemented relationships. Like I feel like the main ones would be like Shikamaru, like Tamari, Naruto and Hinata, and there was even like the movie as well.
That was so dumb though. Like
the movie.
No, that's one of my favorite like Naruto film. That's probably the only Naruto film I want. Down the Bruto one, but. That was probably, I really liked the Naruto last. That was a really good film. I like that. I've watched that a couple of times. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like they could have. Naruto could have realized that sooner. It was just stupid how he realized it.
Because he's stupid.
Yeah, but it's like, it's just dumb. Then they get married. I saw that they get married like a couple months after.
Nah, I think time had passed. I think like time, obviously, because it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't look like time has passed because it's just like, oh, I love you too, kiss, married, like boom, like obviously they don't have time to be like show the whole thing because at this point everyone's like, oh yeah, they're gonna get married. We don't really care at this point, but I think obviously months had passed. But I think the film did it fine, like the whole him realizing it, because I feel like at that point that was him growing up, because he was still basically the same, just taller and short hair.
Oh, they done him dirty in that with that haircut.
I think it's fine. I honestly don't care. I don't care about hair.
You know what? I don't think he's even attracted to Hinata at all. Again, same thing.
Hot take.
Hot take. No one loves anyone.
No, same thing with. Same thing, but kind of different. I feel like he got older, and he also realized. No, to be fair, I don't want to say he had no one, because I know at the start of the movie.
The bear goes.
I don't know ages, but obviously.
What's up with you and ages today?
But like they were little. I remember like the little giving him like presents and stuff like that, and so it's like.
Yeah, but that's more like a crush.
Yeah, but I'm sure it could have developed into something a bit more. But yeah, with Hinata, it's like he got older and he realized this. Basically he settled for Hinata because again,
actually no, she liked him.
Because it's like if we're gonna get Naruto to like someone, we're gonna have to bring another like random character. Them have like their little meeting or whatever, and we're gonna have to like build up a little relationship from there, which I don't think would really make much sense, because then it's like, who's Hinata with? No one. So it's kind of, I feel like it's like, you know what, I can't get Sakura because like she's all over Sasuke. So it's like, I guess I'll just settle for Hinata then. But I don't think Sasuke even really cared that much. That's why he was always leaving Sakura. He just bagged and left.
Like let me not say that. He's got black in him.
He does come back from time to time at least, so it's better than most.
Pay child support. Anyone else got any other anime hot takes?
No, I haven't really got a hot take. If we could talk about fan service and how much he hates fan service.
Yeah, I don't like
that's not really a hot take. It's just
I feel like people generally like fan service though.
Yeah, but I in my head I've got people that like fan service. It's mainly people that watch like harem anime and stuff like that.
Sometimes it's just like sometimes it ruins the anime. We were talking about last week about Fire Force.
Yeah, it ruins it.
Yeah, there's a character that just literally like she'll trip and her shirt will fall off and her like oh no my shirt, and then her bra falls off and it's like ah like bro. There's even a fight where it's like she fights one of the strongest dudes.
I think I know. It's like is it season 2?
I think season 2. Yeah, she fights one of like the strongest dudes on like this religious cult, whatever. And literally because of fan service, that's why she beats him.
He loses.
I'm just like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
And I think it's only for her. Like they could have just given her personality.
It's literally only for her. Her personality is that her clothes fall off.
That's the thing. All the other girls, at least they have something going for them. All she has is I hate. I think that's one. No, I just couldn't. Every time she showed up on screen, like, this is annoying. Like, can you stop? Just develop as a character, please, and just stop getting naked every second just because you're incompetent. In fact, what was the first anime that you guys watched?
Naruto.
Jungle Fuzzy.
Because for me, it was a harem anime. Like, no, if we're talking like the first one.
What did you teach your brother?
If we're talking like the first one I watched, because I remember, I think the first time I saw Naruto was when you were watching it during like the Sasuke versus Pain fight. I don't know why I remember that specifically.
Sasuke never fought Pain.
Not Pain, Itachi. Okay. That was it. And then I got my 2DS. And this is unrelated, but I remember the first YouTube video I watched was Peanut Butter Jelly Time.
What's Peanut Jelly?
No, stop. No. Talk about anime, please. No more.
Cool.
And I remember the first like proper that I found It was called like Talavru.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it. Damn. It's just
How old were you when you watched this?
This was for like year 5. No. When did the 2DS come out?
This is when you're in primary school.
This would have been around like 2015, 16.
Damn, you're young.
Yeah, I was even.
That's when we finished secondary school.
I was even like 9 or 10.
Yeah, it's when because I know I started watching anime when we left secondary school.
Yeah, so I was even like 9 or 10. And the thing is, I remember, it basically just some like harem anime where these like they're just is it I don't know if it's a devil girl or basically just some girl from like another planet. The guy's sleeping. She comes into, I don't know how she comes in, but she like just arrives in his room or whatever, and then is living normal school life with like harem stuff, and then she has like 2 other younger sisters, and somehow there's like just a story with that, and then I know in the first like Taloveru or whatever, it's that.
You have never seen.
This is like every generic harem anime ever.
Is that a 2000s anime? Because the animation.
I think it first
2000s.
came out 2008.
Yeah, that looks like a 2000s.
But I know like
anime.
there were like I think there were 4 seasons altogether.
Did you watch all 4?
Yeah. I know there was Talovru, Moto Talovru, Talovru Darkness, and Talovru Darkness season 2.
Yeah,
But the thing is, I know I watched the Darkness ones only after I realized it's actually a harem anime.
Oh, okay.
But before, when I first watched it,
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't know what harem anime even is.
When I first watched it, I thought the main character was a girl.
How did you come across it?
YouTube. And you know when you get like, when you watch it on YouTube, it would be like part 1 Spanish. Yeah. I was just watching. I didn't know what was going on. I'm just watching like part 2 of like a beach episode or something.
That's why YouTube kids are good. Like it keeps me kids safe.
And then I had no idea what I was watching. Watching like Spanish. Some would be like obviously the English subtitles. Some were just in Spanish. I don't know when I realized, but I know when I realized I remember when I realized I started watching on like the computer and stuff. Cause like I'm like, okay, there's an actual story here. So I started from like the first to watched all of it. It's actually pretty good to be fair. Like to be honest, it was actually like pretty good. That was like.
Tell me that was your first anime. Harem anime. You know, most people have started with like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, your one's
Bleach, Naruto. Not you.
Yeah.
Have both of you watched? Have you still watching Bleach?
Kind of, yeah.
Have you watched Bleach?
I plan to at some point
Watch it.
No, watch it.
He wants to buy the manga.
I was gonna buy the manga up until what's the new one like
1000
Year Blood War.
until then, and then watch it from there.
Yeah, I think it's mid. That was my hot take last week, and
I can't deny that.
Oh yeah, so another hot take I have is that.
Oh my god, it's on the hot takes.
Yeah, one more. I need to get this one out. The animation for Jujutsu Kaisen is better than the animation for Demon Slayer.
Can't agree.
You can't agree.
I mean, well, that is a point of a hot take anyway. But
That is actually a very hot take.
yeah,
I'm burnt.
I mean, the thing is, I love Fate, like the whole Fate franchise,
I still haven't watched. I need to watch
and
it.
Ufotable does Fate. So, in my opinion, I'm just biased towards anything that's Ufotable. So,
especially for season. I don't know the something. Oh, good.
I think overall, I think you're right. I hate to admit it. I think overall,
no, but I feel like
right.
Ufotable is only good for like fights. If there's nothing to do with fights, there's no point having Ufotable basically.
I think
and then
that
Mappa
goes into my
for Jujutsu Kaisen is better.
bro. It's especially have you been watching season 2?
Yeah.
The opening, even the animation.
Oh
the
yeah.
Even do you know what cements it for me is that is the animation for the closing in season 1. If you watch the whole ending sequence, like the song, is it
the one where
it's shot from his camera for like
Bro, I know.
Wait, hold on, wait. It's for season 1, like the second.
Second part of season. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For me, nothing can top that animation.
I thought you were thinking about the first one.
No.
The first one's good though.
Yeah.
First one's good.
But like that just cements it, and then even
I need to watch that one again.
Actually. And then even there was a shot in the I even timestamped it in my phone because it's so nice. There's a shot in the first episode of this season. Like what's the guy's name? You know Gojo's friend. I forgot. Geto. Like there's a shot of like they're sitting in the classroom and it's the desk and it's literally a square shot and you can see through it and you don't really see his face, just his back. But it's such a sick shot. I'll show it to you guys when we finish. But yeah, that just cements it for me. Those like couple, like the openings and like shots like this, and then the ending of the season 1 part 2. Like for me, just better than Ufotable. And like, not Ufotable, I say Demon Slayer. But you know, like I haven't finished watching season 3 yet. I watched like halfway through the first episode and I couldn't get through it. Do you know the castles, like when they're in an infinite castle?
Oh, yeah, I love that. I love that. That was. I loved it.
Yeah,
it looks bare 3D.
I thought it was good. Just say you don't like 3D animation.
I think it's that I don't like 3D animation.
Oh, that sucks because you're gonna see more of that in some part with the Tokito fight. But okay, gonna enjoy that one.
I'll watch it eventually. I'll just watch it for the.
I think for Demon Slayer, for me, I find myself watching the fights more than I actually find myself watching just moments. But with Jujutsu Kaisen, it's like kind of the opposite. I find myself watching like the fights are good, but there's some moments that I just find myself watching again. Like the part where Sukuna and Mahito are making fun of Itadori for not being able to save Junpei. It's like stuff like that. Or the part where Sukuna like basically like is first like reincarnated for, like the first time in Yuji's body. Just like small stuff like that where the animation just looks like amazing. Just like stuff like that. So I can't unfortunately have to agree with that. Even though like I've been waging this war on Demon Slayer with you for like
every episode,
almost 2 years now. I think. Maybe almost 3. But
to be fair, after hearing like you actually explain it, now I can't understand.
You can see it. But I don't know. I just it's because it's Ufotable. Ufotable just they have a big budget because the guy dodging the tax man. And I don't know. I need to watch the Fate series because I know everyone says the Fate, like the animation, the fights, and that is crazy. So. Okay, we'll get on to the other bit of the Spider-Man. Let's stop with the hot takes. I feel like we've gone on the tangent too.
It's gonna be one long episode.
I know. It's an hour 36.
Oh, a lot of cutting to do.
Yeah. with yeah. I don't think it's that much. There's only certain parts. I'll probably be like 10 minutes of cutting. I think of like craziness that we've said. All right, so where does this rank in Spider-Man films in general?
Let me just say mine because I remember mine. I said it's above all the Tobey Maguire ones, above all the Andrew Garfield ones, above Homecoming, above Far From Home.
You said the
Oh, I said it's above No Way Home as well.
Yeah. You said it was
second. Yeah, after Into the Spider-Verse. I say it's only above No Way Home because No Way Home doesn't really have that replay value. Yeah, because I've noticed that since a part of the film where it's like
it's nostalgia taking over.
Basically, yeah, and it's like they give you like a gap where you can cheer or like react to something.
Yeah,
like there's a part where Andrew Garfield like comes out that portal.
That looks so fake when they done that.
And he's just there. Is like there's a bit where it's like there's no music. It's just like quiet. And it's like
that's right. Yeah,
I'm like this is the.
Well, in the script, it just says everyone cheers. Wait like 10 seconds.
Like everyone basically like that sounds like everyone cheer. Yeah. And then Toby comes in. There's a bit of music, but it's still like a little bit, but more cheering thingy. And then do the meme, and then it's just like it's not really the replay value on that film isn't that great. Which is basically why I haven't watched Endgame. I feel like after Endgame.
I've watched the Endgame a couple of times.
I've watched it once when it came out, never again.
I've watched it a couple. I think I've watched it twice.
It just doesn't have replay value, unfortunately. So yeah, I put it above. I would definitely watch this film a second time. So I put it above No Way Home. So it's a firm second for me.
I think mine's the same.
Same?
Yeah.
The thing is, I was gonna put it first because I've watched like less than 5 Spider-Man movies. But
what Spider-Man movies have you watched?
What was the one you mentioned?
No Way Home.
Yeah, No Way Home.
Far From Home.
Was that the one where like he took off his mask?
Took off his mask where? He's taken off his mask loads of times.
The one where like he takes off his mask, he's like, "Oh, I'm Spider-Man," and then
that's the third. That's Far From Home when everyone knows who he is.
Is that the same one? Or that a different one?
No, No Way Home. Wait, which one's No Way Home?
No Way Home is
the third one, isn't it?
The first one. Wait, No Way Home is the third one. It's Homecoming,
It's Far
No
From
Way Home. No, Homecoming. Far From Home. No Way Home.
Wait, Homecoming, Far From Home, and then No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Far From Home.
Okay.
Far From Home, No Way Home. And then the most recent one now. So
Wait, that's it.
That's 4.
yeah, that's it. No, the thing is, I've seen like moments from like other ones, but yeah,
I'm sure you've seen like Spider-Man 3.
The thing is, I might have, but I can't
That
even
film's been
remember.
out for ages.
That's
sure you've
like
seen
I only remember like I remember like
All the meme parts.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just remember certain parts, but I think out of all the ones I've watched, I think I was more hype with No Way Home
Okay.
rather than this one.
So you say No Way Home's number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one. And then Far From Home.
All I remember is like the first part. So I'd probably say that's out of all the ones I've watched, it's like 3 or 4. That's probably the last one then.
And then Into the Spider-Verse.
Is that the first one or the second
That's the 5-minute recap that you watched in the cinema.
one? That one second.
Okay. And then No Way Across the Spider-Verse is third. I like how the 5-minute recap of that film is better than the full film that you watched. That's what you do. I don't know about you, man. I swear, I don't know. I generally don't know.
What was the favorite part of the film for you guys? Apart from the sniffing scene.
Never happened.
Even though it was actually, let me think back. I think I've got 2.
I've got one. I can just say one of mine, which is just part where Spider-Man saves people.
He said that.
Yeah, because you don't get heroes saving people just because they can. They're usually doing it as a result of them fighting someone or something. So, and it's good to see a superhero actually be a hero, saving lives. Not because they can, not because they feel like they have to. Because I'm fighting this villain, he's breaking this building. Oh no, this slab of concrete is gonna fall on this tiny little girl, so I have to save her. That sort of thing. So that was my favorite part of the film when they were in India. Still don't know if that's India, but I'm going to say it's India for lack of knowledge. I'm going to say it's India. That's my favorite part of the film. Okay, you can say yours now.
I think for me, the first one, even though it was kind of anticlimactic, mainly because of the trailers and stuff, where Miguel like slams Miles into the train thing or whatever. Enjoyed that. And the second one was probably when the other Miles with the braids takes off the mask and everything. Only because first time I watched it, like I genuinely didn't know who that was at the time. So I remember I didn't say anything out loud. In my head, I'm just thinking. So yeah. I think I probably in the movie probably those 2 moments.
I think everything with Hobie Brown were the best parts for me.
Yeah.
I feel like, I liked it. It was funny. Especially Daniel Kaluuya done a really good job voicing him.
I've watched this interview and basically just talk normally. Just be you. And I was like, are you sure? And it's like, yeah, just go ahead, just be you. It's like, all right, cool.
Mate, but that was voice actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Daniel
Kaluuya.
Not gonna lie, because I saw this was before the movie came. I think I was seeing stuff like Alfonso Davies is in it. So all this time,
You thought it was him?
I thought it was off.
It doesn't even sound like, and the Canadian accents are so weird.
I don't. Look, he sounded black, and I was like, I was thinking, oh, that's Davies. Right? All this time, I don't even know if he was in it, but I was just seeing stuff like apparently
Metro Boomin was in it.
Yeah.
Is Metro Boomin?
Producer.
Would I know him?
Does all of what's his name? Migos stuff. Loads of Migos stuff. He done the soundtrack for this one. So have you listened to the soundtrack?
Yeah, I've listened to it.
I've only listened to some songs. I like most of the songs.
I think he actually made a Spider-Man. If this is who I think he is. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's
I remember. Yeah, he made that one. It was what's it?
He voices him.
Yeah. He voices. Yeah, he made it and voiced him. Yeah, the part where he's like, Miles, don't jump out that window, and he jumps out the window. I was like, oh, sorry guys, didn't stop.
Do you not remember that?
Do you remember?
No, I do not remember that.
I remember it because I was like, that Spider-Man looks sick.
Which one did we watch? Because there's a thing about there's been 2.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. It's like
I don't know which one we watched though.
I don't know if it's 2 or like multiple ones, but I know the one that we watched had Spider-Horse.
Spider-Horse?
Yeah, Cowboy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There was a version where like some people didn't have him riding the like basically that whole confrontation scene. That was in the film.
How did they like do that? And no one noticed that they
maybe someone put like the clip on like somewhere, and someone was like, hey, I didn't see that scene. Like I saw this, and then someone mentioned that, and people found out. I think the one we didn't. I saw like on Twitter there was another version where they had like these Spiderman with 6 arms. We didn't have that one. That was the other one.
I watched it twice, and even I don't. To be fair,
maybe it depends what country you're from.
No, it must have been the cinema as well. To be honest.
Yeah, and cinema too. So I continue. I could completely just cut you off.
To be fair, I was just gonna say I didn't even. The second time I only went to watch it because my friends hadn't watched it, and I only started watching it when when they were getting chased, because I just thought like this kind of just. Like I've already seen it, and I don't really care to be honest. Like, 'cause I've already seen it, so at least when it gets interesting, I'll just start watching it.
Wait, so what were you doing?
Just playing some like fake game on my phone.
So because of the cat, what was your favorite cat? No, okay, no, not. Do you think there's gonna be a live action Miles because of Donald Glover being in it? Donald.
I was gonna say this guy, he can't say anything because he doesn't watch the MCU movies.
Childish Gambino.
He's in it.
What were you doing in the cinema?
Does he voice like Peter or something?
No!
Not Peter Mouse.
No!
Oh.
He was actually in the film, like
the live action. It was
flesh
like
and blood in the film. Let me show you for. Oh my god!
And he had the purple thing on.
He was the prowler.
Yes,
that was him. That's crazy.
Have you not you've watched Homecoming?
No.
I swear he just said he watched Homecoming.
No, he said he watched Far From Home.
Oh.
Far From Home, No Way Home. This one, Across Spider-Verse, and 5 Minutes of Into the Spider-Verse.
He was in Homecoming.
He's and they talk.
Actually, hold on. What movie? Because I know. No, okay. Now that I remember it now, might have been him, might not been him. Was he in Far From Home? Wait, no. I mean, No Way. Wait, no. I mean, No Way Home.
He was home.
Because I think in No Way Home, was it No Way? Where like.
There wasn't a black man in No Way Home. I don't remember no black man in No Way Home.
I probably think about someone else then.
Okay, I know this photo looks fake, but this is him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wait, let me.
It looks fake.
Yeah, it looks better out of place. Yeah. So, do you think there's gonna be a Miles Morales in the MCU basically?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope
it's inevitable. I know Tom is gonna eventually leave. He can't be Spider-Man for the rest of his life. And he even did say that the next Spider-Man he wants to be. I think I was smiling because I said Tom Holland, but we have to talk about it anyway. He even said he said the Spider-Man that after him he wants it to be Miles Morales. Yeah. So
I also want that to be different. I wouldn't mind. Spider-Gwen would be cool, and
just a movie to do with her.
Yeah.
No, I think a live action Miles is next.
I think I prefer Spider-Gwen, to be honest.
I'm not even gonna make a comment. I'm just tired of this guy's outlandish comments. To be fair, he said he was gonna say some outlandish stuff, and he did not lie. So
I'm gonna be sending you some of the things he's saying. It's like send it to him and see if everyone wants to cut out. Yeah, what was I gonna say?
I forgot what I was searching now. All right, the 6-armed Spider-Man. But you can continue. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I think that's it. I was gonna say because that's it. All right.
This guy doesn't know how to end the podcast.
Yeah, I never do. Oh, do it for me. You did the intro and you're doing the outro.
I'll
Then.
let him do it.
What do you usually say at the end of a YouTube video? I always get confused.
So guys, that's the end of the podcast. I'm sure you guys. I think you guys have social media. Make sure to follow us on social media. We need it.
Underscore the
I like how we said we. It's like this is the first podcast ever.
Give us as much traction as possible. What else? Make sure to
like,
comment, subscribe, share, and hopefully you got we'll see you guys next podcast then.
Yeah. There's a Twitter now which is _Nakama podcast, so follow that.
I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Peace.